I've already seen an advert that says it starts next. It's coming up next, so yeah, we'll see. We'll see how it goes. We might be here for a little while. We might have got this completely wrong, but I'm thinking we start in about 15 minutes' time. I hope everyone is well. I hope everyone has had a really good day. I hope you've all got lots of great gifts, great presents. Feel free to let me know in the chat what you've done today or what you've received today or how your day's gone or any funny stories or bad gifts or great gifts. Feel free to put those in the chat. Right now, I am just watching Christmas Story, I think it is, on TNT Network. So as soon as this finishes, then, as we said, it will jump over to AEW Rampage. This is obviously a very special episode. We've got Sammy Guevara taking on Cody Rhodes, defending his TNT Championship. We've also got one of Bear Country, Bronson Bear, Big Brother Bear, I don't know what he's called, taking on Hook. So a lot of excitement around that as well. And then I think there's another match, and I can't remember what it is. So, yeah, we've got a few things to look forward to tonight as we are enjoying Christmas Day. And although it is technically Boxing Day here in the UK now. But, yeah, I hope, as I said, everyone had a great day. Lauren said, I got a signed football jersey from one of the players. It's the equivalent of you getting a signed Stiche shirt, says Lauren. That is very cool. Well, Lauren, just remind me, what is the team that you support, please? Just so that I know what that is. What signed jersey did you get, Lauren? And that sounds like you had a great Christmas. I'm really pleased you did. Ibrahim said, are you able to watch SmackDown on catch-up? For some reason, I can't find last night's episodes on BT Sport app. I've never tried, to be honest. What I would recommend is go to Watch Wrestling, and they should have the episode there for you. So if you go to Watch Wrestling on the internet, you should be able to watch it on there. There should be historical links that will be able to allow you to watch it. Liam White Show, shout out to you, said Sammy Guevara still your new AEW champion. Well, maybe. We'll find out tonight when he defends that title against Cody Rhodes. Cody Rhodes is going to be, I don't know, I'm interested to see how Cody approaches this match. There's been a lot, hasn't there, with, Cody potentially being a heel. He's saying he's not, but the more he's saying is not, the more he is becoming a heel, and the fans are going to treat him as a heel. So, and now he's taking on Sammy, who people love. So I'm really interested in not only how's the match going to go, but I'm also really interested in seeing kind of how it plays out and what happens with Cody and all of that side of things. So definitely things to be looking forward to. Airflow said, my day has been pretty good. I hope everyone else had a good Christmas. I did see William earlier in the chat saying he had a bad day, so I'm really sorry to hear that, William. Let me try and read William's comment. William said, relatives with COVID have given me that for Christmas. Just sinus problems, but pretty sharty gift. Thanks, fam. Glad you stopped by. Didn't say anything because you were all embarrassed. Really? So the family came round, had COVID, and they've given you COVID. Oh, my God, mate. And the worst thing is you can't even send that back. There's no receipt, is there? You can't even send that back. It's like buying a gift from, a dodgy eBay seller. So, unfortunately, I think you're going to be stuck with that for a little while. But rest up. I hope it's not too bad for you. So, thoughts with William Hensey. Caleb said, I got an iPhone 13 Pro Max. Ooh. Anything that's got the word Pro and Max in automatically makes me think, well, that's fancy. I mean, in all fairness, an iPhone 13 is fancy. Add the Pro and then the Max in. Whew. And iPod Max. There you go. Look, Max again. He's everywhere this Christmas, Max. AirPod Max. iPhone 13 Max. Amazing. 28 I'm sorry. You got 28 WWE Elite figures and 100 basic figures. I'm sorry. Are your parents actually Santa and his elves? Who flipping gets 28 Elites? 100 basics? When someone said, what figures do you want for Christmas? Did you just go, yeah. And they were like, no, which ones? And you're like, yeah. All of them? Yeah. Because that seems like what's gone down there. That's amazing. Tell you what, whoever ran that toy shop when your relatives came walking in, we've had a very good Christmas. I know that, but... Dana Jones said, you think we would have a new AEW TNT champion after Rampage? I don't know. I mean, I am focused right now on tonight's show. I don't know any spoilers or anything for tonight, so I don't know. I don't know what's happening tonight. We might get one tonight. Days, my gift was tickets to AEW in February. Well, they're great. That is a great gift. That is the gift that keeps on giving, because not only have you got it, but now as it gets closer, you can get excited. You might bump into Ethan Page again. This time he might, go, look, Heather, run away with me. Come on, run away with me. Let's just leave this life. Let's go to the Bahamas and we will start again. And that could happen. Heather, I need you to know that is a possibility. That Ethan Page recognizes you, actually admits he hasn't stopped thinking about you since he last saw you, and then you lot go running away to the Bahamas. So that could be one of the greatest gifts you've ever been given. I mean, not for your husband, but, Anna said, we don't bother with gifts on the day. If we want anything, we just get it. I respect that. I got respect for that. For me, I've been asleep pretty much all day, and I woke up. What time did I wake up? I got up about 7. So I've been awake since about 7 p.m. I went to bed about 9 in the morning. Got up at 7, so I had about 10 hours sleep. Feel great. And, just had a quick little buffet, a few sandwiches, something to eat, and here I am. So I was just watching the cricket on TV. So a very quiet day for me, which is why it's nice to hear what you lot have been up to. Master Chief said, looking forward to the show. Did you hear? It's Christmas. I did hear this news. Yes, it has reached us here in the UK. Smood said, I've been eating like a pig all... I thought you'd said, Smood, I've been eating a pig all day. That's what I thought you said. I was like, man, that is one big pig. But you've been eating like a pig all day. What, in a trough? You've had a trough. You've been doing that, have you? Fair play. Jim said, Merry Christmas to you, Jim. I hope everyone had an awesome day and that Santa treated you well. Liam Whiteso said, Ethan Page is dreadful. Sammy is better. That is breaking news from Liam White Show. Ethan Page is dreadful. That has now been confirmed. I'm the same. I woke up, dinner, back to sleep. Just woke up again, says Moldy. Moldy, Merry Christmas. It seems like you're having a very similar one to me, which, honestly, loving. Absolutely loving. Justin said it's Christmas, so AEW will try and destroy Cody by making him the new TNT champion. What I hope happens tonight is that Cody and Sammy are wrestling, and it's all fine and everything. Then out of nowhere, Brandy Rhodes comes down and distracts Sammy, and Cody becomes the new champ. And then Brandy and Cody celebrate in the ring, while Sammy looks gutted on the outside of the ring, and the whole crowd boo Cody and Brandy out of the building. They boo them so hard that their Christmas gets cancelled. That's how hard I want them to be booed. So I'm hoping it goes that way. I don't know that it will, but I'm just hoping that it does. Signed shirt from Forge FC. It's a local Canadian football team in the Canadian Premier League. You should look up, the player's name is Babouli. Babouli. Do you know what? It's Christmas. I'll do it. I will do that. Babouli. I mean, if I search it, will it bring... Oh, yeah, straight away. Very cool. 28 years old. Let's have a little look. He plays for Babouli. He plays for Forge FC. 30 games, 8 goals. Not bad. He used to play for... He played a couple of times for Canada under-23s. He's played for Toronto FC as well. He's played for FC Ukraine United, which I've never even heard of. But, yeah, so far, career, 115 games, 52 goals. That's not bad, you know. That's not bad at all. That's actually in the league. Overall, 137 and 63 goals. That is not bad. That is not bad. So far this season, 12 games, 6 goals in total. I mean, if you're around that 50% hit rate, you're a baller. So, very cool. Very cool. Joaquin said, do you think AEW will send Via before WWE does? I'd love, man, if they've got someone called Via tonight, that would be amazing. He's coming, guys. He's on the way. He's just got delayed at, like, I don't know, customs or something, but he's on the way. Stop going on about it. Via Mahan is coming. Christian said, it's time to see the match. We already know the results. Oh, I don't know the results. I've been able to... It's been so busy, I've been able to stay away from spoilers, to be honest, so doing all right. Airflow Games said, the best Christmas present is sleep, unless Cody turns heel. That would be a great Christmas present. My brother came round with an illness, but he said it's not COVID because he's had 2 negative lateral flow tests, said Andy. Okay, well, got to take the positives. I mean, he has still brought illness into your house, so I still wouldn't appreciate that, to be honest. But, you know, every cloud. Days, can you look at my tweet of my Christmas presents? I don't have Twitter set up at the moment, but I can look on my phone. Have you sent it me at all? Oh, here we go. You got... What did you get? Nice top. Anfield Road sign. And some Nike trainers. Very nice. You did well. You did very well. I unfortunately got spoiled of Cody Sammy, but I'm still looking forward to it. Yeah, I'm done all right here. I genuinely don't know. I mean, if I would ask people don't post spoilers, of course, because there's people that still don't know. But I don't mind. I feel the same about this as I did for SmackDown. And during SmackDown, I said, like, you're going to get people that are going to want to jump on and ruin it. And if it gets ruined, I don't care. Like, it doesn't really matter to me. So, you know, it is what it is. The only thing I don't know is this film is still on, and it's meant to be starting in 3 minutes. So, is this film going to end in 3 minutes? I don't know. It said 9 Eastern, which I worked out is 2 in the morning, which is in 3 minutes' time. So, I don't know. I'm at a little bit of a loss as to when AEW Rampage is starting, but maybe it is. Maybe it does start in 3 minutes' time. I've got a slightly better feeling of self-worth. Well, that's good. I mean, you can't put a price on that. So, Miss Clown 1, shout out to you. Why didn't post the spoilers tonight? Why didn't post the spoilers? Don't know what that means. Gary said, I wanted to have a nice gaming weekend, but I ended up sleeping for both days. Listen, Gary, sometimes your body needs that instead. So, you know, it is what it is. Don't worry about it. I'm sure you'll be able to fit in like a nice gaming session soon. But honestly, you can't put a price on a good night's sleep. Retribution, shout out to you. Fight said it's at 3. Yeah, I just didn't know if maybe Fight was showing it at a different time. I didn't go off Fight. I went by the tweets that were being sent out by AEW, and they were saying 9 Eastern, which works out to be 2 in the morning. So, yeah, that's what I've gone with anyway. The chat is trying to say it starts at 3. That's an hour later than it starts for us. Days Rampage starts at 3. You need to set up Watch Wrestling. That's what I've got. I've got Watch Wrestling. I didn't go off Fight. Fight was saying a different time to what Twitter was saying. So I went with the earlier time. Because I thought there's not much point me setting up a stream an hour after America has watched the show. Do you know what I mean? Like, that doesn't make any sense. So I've gone with the time that was being advertised on Twitter. So I'm hoping that I've got Watch Wrestling up right now, and I've got a Christmas story on, but I've never seen a Christmas story, so I don't know if this is the end. So that's a slight problem. Do you think we will have new AEW champions after AEW Dynamite? I don't know. I have no idea, because I still don't know what happens tonight, so I don't know. Days, I've seen on Twitter that Salah has signed a new deal, but I don't know if it's true. Well, if it is, it'll be absolutely everywhere tomorrow, so we'll find out tomorrow. Days, look at my last comment, says Jordan. I can't see it on screen, but I can't see it on screen. Will I have it on this one? Hang on, let me have a little look. Can't see it, buds. Oh, yes, look at this. The film has finished. The film just finished. Yes. Here we go. If you're in the UK and you want to watch live, then go to Watch Wrestling. That's what I'm doing. And again, I don't care because I'm subscribed to AEW, so they're still getting my money anyway. Here we go. Here we go. Yeah, honestly, if I was a bit more confident that this was going to work at this time, we would have started a touch earlier and we could have had a bit more of a chat. But I was totally prepared for us to now wait another hour. So I was like, I wasn't sure. So, but anyway, it's worked. It's a miracle. It's a Christmas miracle, I tell you. Thanks, big man. The big man's looked after us here. So here we go. We're starting off with AEW Rampage, and we're starting off with Jurassic Express. I didn't even know they were wrestling. Whoa, 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 whoa. Marco Stunt's name is still on the entrance graphic, but he's never around. Look at this. Thank you for spending your evening with us tonight. Oh, it's just Jungle Boy on his own. Jungle Boy making his way out. Kundi is close to Chelsea and Rudiger close to Real Madrid. Wrestling on Christmas was popular in the 80s. I don't mind it. I mean, I was just watching the cricket. The cricket has just started in the UK. England were doing atrocious, but as usual. But I was watching that. I don't mind a bit of sport on Christmas Day. Right, I don't know. Who's he facing? I don't know who Jungle Boy's facing here. This guy was already in the ring, so is this a jobber? Can I just say, I just went to the BBC and it just told me the wrong score on the cricket, and I've just gone, oh my God. But they've just corrected it now. I thought things had got even worse for England. Don't need that. Merry Christmas, Nathan. Merry Christmas to you. Bill, Merry Christmas to you as well. Of course, James Chadwick's got the Ashes. Do you know, James, whenever I talk about the cricket, you're the first person I think of. That's how special you are. When as soon as I thought about the cricket and the Ashes being on, I thought, oh, I wonder if James is in the chat. Because I knew you'd be watching it as well. And a bit like me, you regret it, don't you? Right, it's Jungle Boy against someone. Is it Isiah Kassidy, is it? Okay, thank you. Isiah Kassidy. I didn't catch who it was. Isiah Kassidy. There we go. Boom. A house blew up on Emmerdale. Well, that's not good news, is it? That's not good news at all. 5-0 versus 3-0. What's your favourite feuds in AEW minus CM Punk, MJF, and Hangman Danielson? Yeah, I'd go with that. I'm trying to think what other feuds there are, to be honest. I know that is Jade Cargill and... Oh, I do like Hikaru Shida and Serena Deeb. I'm a big fan of that feud. I know some people might feel like it's gone on a little bit long, but I love those wrestlers. I love them both. Lovely springboard stunner there as Jungle Boy goes out the ring. So I would add that one in as well. Right, Isiah going against the ropes. Corkscrew plancher to the outside by Isiah Swerve. Showing off the guns, isn't he? Showing off the guns. Days, I got UFC 4 and Tennis World Tour on the PS4. Very nice. I was looking at that boxing game, but it's not out yet, is it? We were talking about that boxing game a little while ago. Still to come, Hook against Bear Bronson. It's on the way, guys. Don't you think it isn't? I think we have as well, by the way, got 3 Premier League games tomorrow. So, oh yeah, do you know, I forgot about that. That means I need to go to bed quite soon. Totally forgot that was a thing. That's a very interesting development. So we've got this, and then I need to go to bed, even though I've been in bed all day. Yeah, definitely got this wrong. I've got today wrong. Today has gone wrong now. Either way, we've got 3 football games tomorrow. And then, of course, on Monday, we've got Raw coming up. So it's just a bit messy, isn't it, until we get to January, really. Nice basement dropkick there by Kassidy. Jungle Boy's got like a something white wrapped around his waist. I don't know what that is. Is that like a bandage or something for his ribs, or no? Don't know what that is. I know I can see that his leg is wrapped, but I don't know why he's got the white around his waist. We are due a good boxing game. It's been a good few years since a good game is made. There's one on the way, but Esports Boxing Club, I think it's called. We've been looking at it on different streams, and because I was a big fan of Fight Night, the EA Fight Night games, and there is a boxing one that's coming out, and it's got like 100 different licensed fighters in it, like Tyson Fury and the classics. I mean, Holyfield, Tyson, Klitschko, Usyk. It's got female fighters as well. Ali's in it, I think, George Foreman, like, the list goes on and on. But it looks really cool. And it was meant to be out for Christmas, but it's been delayed. So I don't know when it's out, but I think it'll be early next year. I got an AEW title belt, says Johnny. Very nice for Christmas, and it feels real. And I got a Walking Dead picture signed by all the actors of Season 3. That is amazing. Now, that is something that I can get jealous with. A signed picture of the Walking Dead cast. Sign me up. Sign me up for one of them. That sounds really cool. Babouli was voted the 11th best player in the Canadian Premier League. I also got season tickets to the team. It's been a good Christmas, says Lauren. Very good. Very good. Sounds like you've done very well. Andy said, I hope 2022 sees the end of COVID. It's causing havoc in football. Lots of games have been postponed. Have games been postponed today? Because I have not touched my fantasy team. So, oh, God, it has gone. Damn it. Damn it. Oh, England. Turns out that score that I thought was a disaster was actually true. Let's have a look at the Fantasy Premier League. Yeah, I've not sorted out my fantasy football team. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, okay, we're still all right. I thought there might have been some more that were I saw the 3. I thought there might be some more. I've been holding off making any changes till I know what the situation is. Days, are the English more proud of the Spice Girls, David Beckham, or Downton Abbey? I reckon you'd get a different answer from different English people, to be honest, mate. I mean, what am I most proud of? I suppose I'm most proud of the Spice Girls, because I think they really had a global impact. Did David Beckham have a global impact? I suppose he did. But he played for Man United and he played for England. And then, all right, he went to Real Madrid and he ended up going over to LA Galaxy, and now he runs a team. So I suppose he has had a bit of a global impact, and he's definitely known in America. But I feel like the Spice Girls really grabbed the world. Do you know what I mean? Like, the Spice Girls and Spice Mania and all of this, like, Spice Girl Mania was everywhere, man. They were the biggest group in the world for a period of a couple of years. So I kind of feel like they really... I mean, you might look back now and think, oh, they're a bit cringe now. And they were never my style of music, but I think Downton Abbey doesn't do it for me. I've never seen an episode, so I'm not really bothered by Downton Abbey. For me personally, David Beckham. So for me personally, I love Beckham. I love him at United. He was an amazing football player. Helped us. He whipped in the 2 corners that helped score the 2 goals in the Champions League final. So I love Beckham. I've got a lot of respect for Beckham. So I love Beckham. But I think, what am I most proud of for the world? I think the Spice Girls had a bigger impact. I think Beckham had a bigger impact for us here, but I think Spice Girls were bigger around the world. Beckham runs them close, though. Damn, they're really close, they are. It's a good question, that is. Downton Abbey 3rd, so... I can tell you that Matt Hardy has come down and he's beating up Jurassic Express. So just seeing him deliver some strikes outside. Spear by Christian to Hardy. Jungle Boy over the top, rolling up Isiah Kassidy. Goes for a kick. Jungle Boy grabs the leg. Drags Kassidy into the middle of the ring. Kassidy is desperately trying to get away, and we're looking for the snare trap. Gets it. Snare trap applied. And Kassidy surely is going to tap here, and he does. Isiah Kassidy taps to the snare trap, and it's a win for Jungle Boy. Days, I've pre-ordered that esports boxing game. Very cool. 90s music was awesome, but the Spice Girls sucked. I do agree with that. I was never really a fan, but I think I was at school when they were coming out, and I think I really saw the impact they had, and it's hard now actually for people to realize how big they were unless you was really around at the time. But they were the BTS of their day for a few years. Like, they were as big as what BTS have been. They were as big as what One Direction were. They really were the biggest group in the world for a couple of years. Like 97 to 99, I'd say they were the biggest group. Steven Gerrard has tested positive for COVID, so he won't be on the touchline. But Villa's game is still on. Take out the Liverpool players. Their next game is off. I know, I've got a big problem with that. I don't want to take them out. I don't know what to do. I don't want to take them out because I need them. They're good players. I don't know, but I've got a feeling they ain't going to play on Tuesday either, are they? So that's going to be a couple of games in a row that they're going to miss. It's so hard. It's hard to know what to do. I don't want to play my free hit chip because that doesn't help me on Tuesday. So I don't know what to do. It's quite the conundrum. If you're struggling with your fantasy football teams, I can totally relate. I don't know what to do right now either. So, Shakeem, shout out to you, buddy. I hope you are well. Vape Ross Vape said, I got my daughter a PS5. Wink, wink. I might try it. Yeah, it's worth pointing. Vape Ross Vape's daughter is 6 months old, so that is a hell of a gift. Hell of a gift. 6 months old, his daughter. Oh, I've bought you this PS5. I'm sure you'll enjoy it once you're older. So that you can play it now. I'm onto you, Vape Ross Vape. It's clever. It's very clever. Very, very clever. Andy said they were on every magazine front cover from Smash Hits to Pop Hits. That is true. That is true. They were absolutely everywhere. Andy said Days Charlton aren't playing the next 2 games. Oh. Kojiko said, why does Snoop Dogg use an umbrella for drizzle? There we go. Nice. Nice. William Hensey got a big water bottle. Drink Jesus now. I don't know what that means. Drink Jesus now. We should all drink Jesus. It's Christmas. I don't even know what that means. Embrace him. Embrace him. Consume the Lord before he consumes us all. Well, financially speaking, the Kiss reunion was the most successful group of 96-98. Is that true? Did the Kiss reunion make more money than the Spice Girls? I find that hard to believe. I would find that hard to believe. But if you've got numbers to back it up, then respect. Lauren said, are you doing 2 or 3 games? You said you was going to do the Liverpool game, but it got called off. I think it's back to 3 now. I don't know if they've changed the game or if I just missed it. But I looked earlier and there's 3 games on tomorrow. So we'll do the 3 games tomorrow. Days, it's weird. I want to get the woman one day. It's weird. I want to get the woman one day. I don't even know what that means. What does that mean, Johnny? You want to snatch some women? You can't do that for Christmas, mate. You can't go doing that. Bit of life advice, buddy. You can't go around snatching women. Even if you have got a signed poster of Walking Dead Season 3. No, you can't be doing that, bud. Well, I say you can't. Who knows? You can do anything you want, Johnny. Yeah? You do you. Beckham over Spice Girls if we had to choose, but I did have Spice Girls on my wall, not Beckham, said Master Chief. Yeah, it's a tricky one. You'd get answers. That is not why. I am not speaking on behalf of all English people there at all. I'm just giving my own personal opinion. I think what the Spice Girls did was global. It had a huge impact. You know, they were absolutely massive. I kind of feel like David Beckham was just a really good footballer. We've got loads of them. But I suppose he did go on to, you know, own a club in America and all of that kind of stuff. So I'm proud of what he's achieved as well. But Spice Girls over Beckham. But for me, Beckham. We've got Miro right now doing a bit of a stretch. It's like workout with Miro. Workout with Miro. Keep fit with Miro. That's what I mean. That's intense, man. His face was here. Miro, look at this. I tell you what, if Miro released like a fitness video, I'd watch it. If it helps you get women like Lana, do you know what I mean? Johnny knows what I'm on about. You know what I'm on about, don't you, Johnny? Eh? You woman snatcher, you. He's very angry. He's God's favourite champion, isn't it? This is a great day for him. It's a great day. He's in like a white void. I don't know what's happening. The Redeemer. Well, there we go. Very intense. Very intense from Miro. But forget Miro. We're moving on now to Hookosaurus. Here we go. Hook making his way. Hook. Hook versus Bear. All I want for Christmas is Hook. Listen, what we're looking for, I'm looking for this guy to lay it in. I'm looking for this guy to no half measures, yeah? Hook's strikes looked brilliant. His takedowns had real snap in them. Everything he did looked legit, and it looked good, and it looked realistic, and he felt like a realistic fighter. He felt like he was going in there to rip his opponent apart. He's got a good physique. I love the fact he's got like the messed up hair. Doesn't look like he cares. I like his ring attire. It just feels like he feels like you know, as I said, he feels like a Teofimo Lopez, Cambosis Jr. He feels like someone that I love how he goes over to the corner, doesn't look at his opponent. He did that last time. And then the bell sounds. I want him to go, look, pacing around. Anador said Spurs, Palace, Villa, Chelsea might get called off. Thank you, Anna. I need to avoid them teams then. Spurs, oh my God, if they call off Villa. Right, here we go. Bear Bronson working on the arm of Hook. Hook reverses again. Working on the arm of Bear. That was a good reversal. What I really like about Hook is that he's a proper wrestler here. Looking for a takedown. Good takedown by Hook. Grabbing the leg. Bear Bronson getting over. But look at the strength of Hook. Hook quite happy to pick up Bear Bronson. And do you know what I mean? Like, he's not intimidated by the size. Gets scooped up. Lands on his feet. Brunson in the corner. Big body shot. I love these strikes. Look. Oh, look at how he's throwing him in, man. He's got to be one of the best strikers in all of professional wrestling right now. Big strikes coming in by Bear Bronson as well. I love how Hook throws his from like back here. Bang. I was so impressed with his debut. And you know, it's weird because we were going crazy about his debut when we watched it. We watched it live on Rampage and we were really like positive about it. It was like, oh my God, this guy is incredible. And we were going through why and we were really breaking it down. And then you went on Twitter afterwards and everyone was buzzing about it, man. Everyone was saying the same thing. I mean, it just goes to show that even though we all like different things and we all like different styles of wrestling, when you see a great wrestler and you see someone putting in a great performance, universally, everyone just seems to know. Even though we all like, you know, different things. Some people like hardcore. Some people like good storytelling. Some people like the high flyers. Some people like this. Some people like that. Everyone watched his debut and were like, Hook's here, man. Hook is here. Hook on his feet. Face to face with Bear Bronson. Bear Bronson going against the ropes. Hook with a big clothesline. Oh, again, really throwing it in. Working on the arm. Oh, look at the suplex. Showing off the strength there as Hook, arms out, allows the crowd to applaud. Again, he's round the back looking for another suplex. Oh! Oh! Where has he been my whole life? I don't even care about the meme. I don't care about any backstory to this guy. Look at the strikes. Look at the suplexes. Look at how legit and crisp his work is. He is just battering this guy that's bigger than him. Lovely little roll through down on the ground, clubbing away. Look at the arch as well. So not only has he got him in a submission hold, the way that he pulls it back. What was extra impressive about that was the fact that he was delivering suplexes. Like, the size of Bear Bronson is nothing for Hook. That was not a problem for Hook. You might look at that and go, oh, Bear Bronson, that's a big guy. Hook just grabbed him, was suplexing him. It just wasn't a problem. Hook gives me a bit of Orange Kassidy vibe as well. The reason why I say that is because Orange Kassidy has that can't be bothered, not really going to try kind of vibe. Hook definitely tries, but look at his hair. His hair comes down, his hair's a mess. He goes to the corner, he slumps over the corner. Once the bell starts, he doesn't come racing out, he walks round. He just goes about his business, does what he needs to do, wins the match, looks legit, then walks off again. I mean, I don't think he's spoken, has he, before he actually made his debut? I don't think he said a word. So he's just kind of like, Orange Cassidy just kind of like keeps himself to himself. He's in the background, doesn't say anything, just really quiet, you know? But man, what I love about Hook compared to Orange Cassidy is there's no nonsense. With Orange Cassidy and those little kicks, right? Do you know what I mean? Like, the Orange Cassidy thing for me, once the bell rings, once the match gets going, I want to see. I don't want to see like him grabbing people's hands, putting them in his pockets and things like that. That's not the part of Orange's gimmick that I enjoy. I don't like that bit. But with Hook, I mean, everything about that guy I absolutely love. And I said I don't care about what they've done before. This isn't because I'm just into Hook as a person. I don't care about any of that. He is such a great flipping wrestler. He is such a great wrestler. Really lays it in. Headlock suplex, yeah, Daniel, amazing. Amazing. And that is another great match that he's put on there. I mean, doesn't outstay his welcome, comes down, has a great match. The one thing about Hook we don't know yet is what is his selling like. How can he tell a story in the ring? You know, could he be going for a move, not quite getting it, get frustrated, maybe make a few mistakes, try and get back to that move? Could he tell a story over about 20 minutes, 25 minutes? Could he take you on some sort of a journey? The only two matches we've seen so far have been relatively short, and you know, the judges are still out on that. But to be honest, I mean, even if they just keep doing this for a few months, it's really not a problem. And so exciting about... They know what they've got with him. And there's no way Taz will let him get misused. So, yeah, this is very exciting. Hook is very exciting. He just threw a 300-pound man around with ease. This guy is brilliant. Can we just appreciate he picked up a 300-pound guy, threw him around for 5 minutes, and then went straight back up off a pile driver? Yep. Hook was trained by Cody's Nightmare Factory, said Jilly. Days, how do you stream this late? How do I stream this late? I don't know what you mean. My body clock's completely out. This is middle of the day for me. So, like, my problem will be tomorrow morning when I stream, like, the early football game, and that's going to be my problem. Energizer Bunny Hook. Look at the love for Hook, man. Look at the love for Hook. Do you think AEW and AEW Dark and Rampage should do a draft? No. I don't think there's a need to have different rosters yet. Plus also, could you imagine if you got drafted to Dark, how flipping gutted you'd be? What are your WWE, AEW, and UFC shows of the year? WWE show of the year would be Crown Jewel. I thought that was the I think I'm right in saying the best show and the highest rated show that we did. Really enjoyed it. I mean, you could have a big argument that Edge and Seth is match of the year in Hell in a Cell. Do you know what was funny, actually? I was watching Trent Seven last night, and he was on BT Sport, and he was with Ginny, and they did their match of the year, and they split it between Dragunov and Volta and Sasha and Bianca, but Edge and Seth at Crown Jewel got a mention as well. And I would agree with that. Though I think they'd be my top three. Becky and Charlotte as well should be in the conversation. But yeah, I love Crown Jewel. AEW show of the year. I think their pay-per-views have been much better this year than last year, to be honest. I've really enjoyed their pay-per-views this year. So I'd have to have a look. I wouldn't want to say on that because I'd have to look at how I scored them. But this year has been like pretty good, actually, for their shows. So AEW, I would struggle to answer that. And UFC, oh my God, what was the one? 2-8 was it? 268, where we had Thug Rose and Zhang Wei Li, and that's one of the greatest shows I've ever seen. And we had Gaethje, no, not Gaethje, wasn't it Oliveira against, it was quite recent, Oliveira Poirier, Thug Rose against Zhang Wei Li. Boom, all of that, amazing. So that UFC show I thought was brilliant. So there's rumours that Conor might be next in line for Charles Oliveira, but that's for the future. Right, we're moving on to our next match. After the excitement of what we just saw, I don't know how you spell Hirsch. I equally don't care. I know it's got a H in it, though. Right, so Leyla Hirsch taking on Statlander. Boom. So we got this match, and then our main event, of course, is going to be Cody and Sammy. Tony Nese was at ringside for the Hook match, and they showed him he doesn't want the smoke. He don't want no smoke, mate. No smoke for him. Hook is a more updated Drew Gulak. That is true. Just don't have him going after the 24/7 title. Do you think Poirier Oliveira was 269? 269 then. 269, I think, is my favourite then. That one with, that was the Rose. I think Rose was the co-main of that one. Yes. Was that 269? I thought 269 was Oliveira and Poirier. I thought that was 269. I thought 268 was... Hang on, I'm getting all mixed up. It was Oliveira Poirier 269 with Rose on the undercard as the co-main. Okay. That one, whatever that one is. The way Hook carries himself is great. He's there to whoop some beep and leave. His theme song fits him perfectly. Austin said 269 was the Dustin and Charles one. Okay. Thug Rose was at 268. Ah. What was the main event of the 268 one then? Nunes Pena co-main event for 269. 268 was Chandler Gaethje, Rose Whaley, and Usman Covington. Yes, that one then. I'm getting all mixed up with like Gaethje and Poirier and all of that. So Chandler Gaethje, Rose Whaley, Usman Covington, 268. I stand by it. 268. That was the one. Yeah. Chandler Gaethje might be the fight of the year. Rose proving that it was not an upset when she won that title. And then Usman Covington, I believe that was a bit of that whole event, even the pre-show and everything was incredible. So, yeah, 268, man. Brilliant. On Fight TV, it says it starts at 3. Yes. Probably does. It's probably just an hour behind for whatever reason in the UK. But we're watching it. We're able to watch it on Watch Wrestling. Hook was already over with people before debuting, but now he's shown that he's a legit competitor. Everyone loves him, and rightfully so. Edward said, best boxing show pay-per-view for me is the Wilder Fury trilogy fight, and then AJ versus Usyk. Airflow said, I didn't see 268, but I did see 269. You need to get on that 268. Oh, so good. So good. Did you hear that Paddy will most likely be fighting Cowboy Cerrone? No. Next, really. Cerrone's a bit washed up, though, isn't he? But he's got great experience. Paddy should be winning that. Leyla Hirsch with the moonsault. Legend Killer, Merry Christmas to you. Shout out to you. We've got 29 minutes to go. We're halfway through this show so far. Knee strike by legit Leyla Hirsch. 1, 2. Shoulder up. Shoulder up. Decent match here. Yeah, not bad. Not bad. Leyla Hirsch, good little wrestler. Kris Statlander, good little wrestler. So, legit Leyla Hirsch looking right in the face of Statlander and slapping her in the face. She gets pushed backwards. Some clubbing strikes to the back here. High kick coming in by Statlander. Boom. 1, 2. Shoulder up. Shoulder up. What is the best boxing show pay-per-view of the year for you? Best boxing show of the year. Probably Tyson against Fury. I thought that was very enjoyable. I think that fight was just brilliant. Kick out by Statlander. Danhausen is tweeting about the show, about Hook. Hausen would make a good tag partner for Darby, said Master Chief. Retribution said there's no early game tomorrow. There's 2 televised games as Tottenham with Palace is postponed. I looked earlier and there was 3, but maybe they've cancelled it now again. No, there's 3. Wow, hang on. They're still showing Tottenham Palace. Are you saying that Tottenham Palace is done now? Because the 3 I've got tomorrow is Spurs against Crystal Palace, Villa, Chelsea, Brighton, Brentford. So, Statlander has won. So, are you saying that the Tottenham one is off? Is due to be postponed tomorrow morning? Oh, okay, so they're going to postpone it tomorrow. Well, can they not make the decision tonight? I sort of need to know tonight. Well done to Statlander. Wow. Currently, there's 3 games. Then we'll see what tomorrow brings. Spurs Palace is currently on, but it could be off. Will be postponed in the morning, but it's not yet been announced. Okay. Oh, well, I don't know what to do now. Do I set it up or do I just not bother? I don't know what to do. Who would you parlay for tomorrow? I wouldn't, because I don't know who's playing. And of the teams that are playing, who's got COVID? I mean, who's missing? It's right now, doing anything with football is just a massive... It's a risk anyway, but now you can't even really calculate it. So, I don't know. I wouldn't touch it. I don't even know what to do with my fantasy team. Right, we're hearing from Arn. It's time for our main event. It is time for our main event. Do you think Ring of Honor versus Impact versus AEW would be a good pay-per-view? Not really. I think you'd have to be into all three promotions to get anything from that. So, you know, I mean, I'm into wrestling, but a lot of them matches. I mean, I don't know many on the Ring of Honor roster, and I probably know a few on the Impact one, but do I care about them? Don't know. That wouldn't grab me. I mean, I'd watch it. Phoenix Rook said, Merry Christmas. Phoenix, Merry Christmas to you as well. I hope you had a great day. My Minecraft-loving friend. I can see your profile picture. Loving on the Minecraft. Right, we've got Sammy Guevara versus Cody Rhodes. Here we go then, friends. Main event time coming up. James Chadwick said, yes, that would be great. Of course, James Chadwick loves it. He loves all the wrestling. He loves all the grappling. That'd be a dream card for Chadders. Days Palace have got several confirmed cases. They are testing the whole squad and coaches, so announcement will be tomorrow when the results are back. This is apparently a really, really good match, according to those that were there, says Daniel. If Spurs Palace does go off, it'll probably show one of the other games. I genuinely don't know. I genuinely don't know. I don't think they did last time it got cancelled. I don't know. Multiple journalists on Twitter are saying that Spurs Palace is highly likely to be postponed. I'm the biggest victim here. No one thinks about the streams that I have to set up. Perhaps I won't risk it then. Because it would mean, like, getting up and getting set up and everything. And to do all that and then there not be a game would suck. So, perhaps we'll just focus on 2 instead of 3 then. You watch. We'll do that and then it won't get cancelled. You watch. You watch. Do you think WWE versus NXT 2.0 would be a great pay-per-view? I would take that over Ring of Honor, AEW, and Impact. I suppose, yeah, I suppose, but I mean, there's about 600,000 that watch NXT each week. I mean, that's not bad. I don't even know how many people watch Ring of Honor. And I think last time I checked, it was about 200,000 that watch Impact. So, it's what I'm saying, like, Ring of Honor, Impact, it's limited their audience. NXT, at least you get into 600,000, and it's still under the WWE umbrella. So maybe that would be a bit better. That would appeal more to me. But I mean, obviously the perfect one, the ideal one, would be AEW versus WWE, but it's not going to happen. So, or New Japan against like WWE could be very interesting. But again, I think New Japan's quite niche. I don't know how many people are watching that week in, week out, so it's kind of, I think this is mainly the reason why Vince doesn't do it. Days, AJ is training in wrestling for the Usyk rematch. Why would he be doing that? Why is he training in wrestling? Don't know. Have to ask him. I mean, I know he wants to be more aggressive, put his weight onto Usyk. I know that he doesn't want to do what he did last time. Last time he tried to box with Usyk, and Usyk's too good. So this time he's going to use his size. He's going to come forward and lean on Usyk, wear Usyk down, put his weight on him. So perhaps it's something more to do with that. Right, we've got 20 minutes to go. We are at the main event, and Cody Rhodes is making his entrance. Ba-ba-da, ba-ba-da, ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-da. Hope he throws his weight belt in the crowd. That's what I want. And I want it to come right back again. Right, here's Cody. Here's... who's coming out? Here's On. Impact is the best wrestling show that doesn't get enough credit it deserves because there's no decent TV deal. William said, what WWE show is this? It's WWE Rampage on Friday night, but they've switched it to a Saturday. They don't call it WWE, though. They call it AEW. Days, if AEW and WWE had a trade, AEW would ask for Shinsuke Nakamura for Darby Allin. Days, who is in your NXT UK and 205 Live Mount Rushmore? I couldn't give you a 205 Live one. If I was to do a 205 Live one, it would probably be like Gulak, Mustafa Ali. I remember them having incredible matches. So those would be two names that come to mind. Gulak, Mustafa Ali. I would struggle with the other names, though, in all fairness. NXT UK, Pete Dunne, Volta, Tyler Bate. Pete Dunne, Volta, Tyler Bate. I feel like there should be a woman in there. I mean, Kaylee Ray had the belt for a long time. Miko's got it now. Rhea Ripley was the first champion. It's crazy, isn't it, to think Rhea Ripley was in NXT UK? It's crazy, isn't it? Do you know Rhea Ripley against Toni Storm was the match I saw live for the first NXT UK Women's Championship? And now look at them both. So, yeah, I would say I'll go Kaylee Ray. Kaylee Ray. Should be a woman in there. Okay, we got 18 minutes to go. We got David Crockett. Wow. David Crockett getting a great reaction. Okay, so Cody and Sammy. The American Nightmare. I can't wait to see you guys' reactions, says Minty. Days, I would like to wish you a Merry Christmas. Rafi, shout out to you. Retribution said, I was there with you on that day at NEC. Special, innit? Special. Did you get a new hat for Christmas? No. The Spanish Guard. Sammy Guevara holding up that TNT championship. Deep breath by Sammy. His jacket gets thrown away, the belt being shown. Right, about gets underway. Has this got an overrun at all? I mean, 16 minutes is not long, is it? Here we go then. Big fight feel. Sammy in the corner. Drop kick straight away to Cody. Picks up Cody. He's got him up on his shoulders. Tell you what, they're starting hot, which is good. Over the top. Backflip by Sammy. Nice drop kick. Kip up by Sammy. Duck underneath. Kick to the midsection. Strike as he goes down. Sammy charging over. Clothesline. Cody to the outside. Trending worldwide. AEW Rampage as Sammy spins in the middle of the ring. Does a little spin round. Cody in with the crowd. Is amongst the people that love him the most. People should be booing him right now, sticking their fingers up at him. That's what they should be doing. Like that kid there, look, that little kid. I'm telling Cody to settle down, calm down. We've all had a drink. Days, will NXT UK ever go back to Takeover pay-per-views? I would think so. I would think so. It's on TV quite a bit here on BT. So I think they see NXT UK as being their little foothold in the UK. Obviously they show Raw, they show SmackDown, but I think the fact the UK's got its own brand, I think they kind of see as being, their little footmark here as well. And I could see them doing something with that Takeover stuff again. They only were doing a couple a year, but same crowd as Wednesday. These kids are really into it. Cody is turning into John Cena. There is now "Let's Go Cody. Cody sucks" chants. There's someone in the crowd with a sign that says "We still love Cody." Hip toss into the ring by Sammy. Sammy back in the corner. Over the tops, Cody comes charging over. Lovely suplex, snap suplex by Sammy. On Wednesday, we got a trios match. Don't forget, unfortunately, there are no streams on Tuesday from us because that is the day that I've got my family coming round for Christmas, which I'm gutted about because I thought we were only going to miss NXT, and it turns out we're going to miss a load of Premier League football as well, and it sucks. It's that awful ref again. Stupid ref. He's going to ruin this match. Over the top goes Cody. Into the ring steps. It's a good little match, this. Got a nice little energy to it already. They haven't got long to work, but we're going in the ring, out the ring. We're on the outside right now as Sammy throws in a big chop. I'm going to skip NXT as well, if you're not going to be streaming it. Michael, Merry Christmas to you. How do you think Roman would do in AEW? He'd be the top guy. He'd be exactly the same as he is in SmackDown. He'd be the tribal chief. He'd be the tribal chief. He would be the head of the table. Against the ropes goes Sammy, knee strike coming in. Days, why are we not invited? Are we not your family? It's mainly because we're full anyway. 25 people coming around here. We've been counting chairs. We haven't even got 25 chairs. So it's pretty rams. My goal is to not get drunk. I really don't want to be getting drunk. The thing is, all my cousins are coming round, and I know what it'd be like. One of my cousins will be like, "Oh, do you want to have a beer?" Yeah, I'll have a beer with you. And then you'll have that, and then I've got like 5 cousins that are all my own age, that want to have a drink and whatever, and I can just see it very, very quickly spiraling. And I don't want to get drunk. I get bad hangovers, man. I get really bad hangovers. So, do you know what I mean? Like, Wednesday streams could be a flipping nightmare. So, Wednesday, it's going to be very interesting to see what shape I'm in, let's put it that way. Hopefully, I still resemble somewhat of a person, and you can still make me out and understand what I'm saying. But there's every chance I'm here, like, oh, guys. How you doing? Oh, God. Merchant, shout out to you, said AJ Styles and Balor for AEW. WWE are wasting their talent. Merchant, hope you had a great day. Days, it could be 25 plus 350 people. I mean, we do have a decent-sized garden as long as people are quite happy, like, you know what I mean, taking their turns to go outside. then we could maybe cater for that many people. I think there's fields that are in the surrounding area, so we could definitely get that amount of people in and around this the house. But and in all fairness, I reckon this bar could cater to 350. Do you know we counted the other day? We got 18 bottles of Baileys. My mum, whenever Baileys is on sale, she grabs a bottle, and it turns out we got 18 bottles of Baileys. 18 bottles of Baileys. I think we found something like 10 bottles of wine. We've got at least 3 or 4 bottles of whiskey. There's a few bottles of vodka, a few bottles of rum, a few bottles of gin. There's Sambuca. There's, I don't even know how many beers. I couldn't even tell you. I know there's 6 boxes of Budweiser. I think it's about 3 boxes of Carlin. There's enough alcohol here to keep a small army satisfied, let's put it that way. And I'm really going to have to do my best to avoid as much of it as possible. Days, it's my first Christmas without my grandpa. That's always tough. So, Michael, shout out to you, my friend. I hope you can spend the day remembering the good times. Days, by you not streaming, that will affect their ratings, as this community might not tune in. Maybe we account for 600,000 people and they're going to get 0 views. I'll have Shawn Michaels on the phone going, listen, I know the family is round, but we need you to stream. We're dying here. Days, it's always fun seeing the family. My younger brother has got COVID. My sister was exposed to COVID, so I was unable to see them and their significant others. Oh, that sucks. I mean, honestly, I've done so well to avoid COVID because I never see anyone. I am also a little bit worried at the fact there's 25 people coming round. Like, I will admit, do you know what I mean? Is it the best idea? Right now in the UK, you're allowed to do it. But, do you know what I mean? Is it the best idea? I don't know. The drinking isn't over. We've got tomorrow and New Year's. In all fairness, you've got this whole week, really. I mean, I know some people have to go back to work, but this week between Christmas Day and New Year's, it kind of each day still feels special because you've got people seeing their families. Christmas doesn't feel quite over. I would say once you get into like January 1st, that's when everything's done in it then. But, like, and I suppose in a way for some it's when the kids all go back to school or whatever. But, yeah, I mean, for us, we always did Christmas. And then I think we always did the 28th. So the 28th has always been a day where we've gone round, like, to see the family. Big moonsault there by Cody. Sammy moves out the way. Days, I want a girlfriend. Yes, but I'm saying I want the woman. Spell, if I'm not saying I want a girl, I'm saying, will it be weird if I get the belt? I don't know what you mean. I really don't know what you mean. But I hope that you do get a woman. And, you know, if she actually wants to be there as well, then that's a great advantage. So... Sammy with a springboard stunner. That was nice. Springboard stunner by Sammy. 1, 2. Kick out. Are you sure that's enough, Booze? I think, well, it'll be... I'm trying to avoid it, mate. I don't want to touch it. In a way, I mean... I know we have bought a bit extra, but this is honestly just stuff... A lot of it was just in the house anyway. Like, we have not bought any extra Baileys or any extra wine. It's just for some reason. I think it's where each Christmas you keep getting given, like, you know, a bottle or something. It's just built up. No one in our family really drinks. So... Sammy doing an old school AJ Styles TNA spot now. Awesome. Remember when you saw me and blanked at the O2 Raw because you were busy with your girlfriend? I remember standing in an area where I said, everyone, come and say hello, and then you walked past me. I remember that, if that's the one you're talking about. Here we go. We got Sammy. Jumps up. Oh, Sammy chucked into that front row. 3 people that are clearly planted. And that guy's overselling a bit, isn't he? That guy's like... Right, we've got Cody on his feet. Sammy on his feet. Cody. Kick. Turns Sammy inside out. So Sammy Guevara thrown into the front row. Wipes out about 3 people. Retribution. Merry Christmas, birds. Greg says, are you doing Monday's Raw? Totes. Yes, definitely. I'm talking about the women's belt. Would it be weird if we got that? Not if you wanted it. Who cares? Your life, your house. Do you know what I mean? If you love the belt and you love the women that have held it, and you know, well, nah, who cares? I got sent a women's NXT championship. Cody, shoulder up by Sammy. Shoulder just up by Sammy. James Chadwick said that fan oversold like HBK against Hogan. Yes. Retribution said you literally walked past me. I don't remember walking past you. Yeah, I remember seeing you. I think I saw you. I can't say I definitely saw you, but I think I saw you walk past as I was by the entranceway. I don't remember walking past you. Memories, though. Memories of when the world was a very different place and we could all travel around. I suppose we can at the moment here in the UK, but who knows what's coming after Christmas. Days, question. Are you a nasty drunk? No. No, I don't get nasty when I'm drunk. I'm a good drunk, actually. So when I get drunk, I just get all kind of happy, and I'm like, oh, come here, mate, all that kind of stuff. Like, I get more happy. So I'm not a bad drunk at all. The only problem is when I get drunk is I have really bad hangovers the next day. Really, really bad hangovers the next day. Cody on the shoulders of Sammy. GTS. GTS 2. Oh, shoulder up by Cody. Good match. Good match. Did you ever get that Top Slam Chrome box? I didn't, no. I didn't. Next time, I'll give you a tight hug once all of this is over. Sounds nice. Sonny said, I want happy days. This is awesome, Sonny. I hope you've had a good day as well, by the way. Austin, Sonny, all of the people that join us. In fact, that's a lot of you. There's pretty much every name here right now I recognise. So I hope you've all had a great Christmas. Got lots of nice things that you want. Sammy going up top. Days, you should be straight edge like me and Punk. I should be straight edge. I won't be straight edge on Tuesday. I don't think there's going to be a way I can... I'm going to try and drink as much water as possible on Tuesday. That's my plan. Drink as much water as possible, and then if I'm having a beer, then it shouldn't be too bad. Because I'm probably a lightweight now, you know. I'm quite happy to admit it. I used to drink quite a bit, but I haven't drunk in years. So I can't imagine that my body's tolerance is very high. Cody with Sammy. Kick to the midsection by Cody. Double underhooks. Looking to pedigree? No. Ooh, into a pile driver. 1, 2, 3. Oh, he's beaten him. He's beaten him. Oh, I didn't know he beat him. Wow, Cody beats Sammy Guevara on Christmas Day to become... Oh, my God, this is brilliant. Oh, where's Brandy? There she is. Oh, Brandy's in the ring as well. Oh, my God, this is brilliant. This is brilliant. Look, Red Velvet's come down. Crockett's got the TNT Championship. Cody wins. I think they are embracing the turn, you know. He gets handed the belt. He shakes Crockett's hand. He says thank you, and they embrace. And here we go. Cody holding up that TNT Championship. Sammy can't believe it. I can't believe it. He kisses Brandy. You should give it Brandy. Give it Brandy. Let Brandy hold it. Oh, give it Brandy. Give it Brandy. The new TNT champion. He booked himself to win. He booked himself to win. Oh, what a gift. That is a great gift. Because now I want to see what happens next. I did not see any spoilers for that. I didn't have a clue that he was winning that match. Oh. I thought Sammy retained. Everyone before was saying, I'm sure someone before said Sammy retains or something. Do you think there'll be new champions after? So I was just waiting for Sammy to win that. No way did I think Cody was winning that match. Oh, brilliant. Brilliant. You should see after the show went off, Cody kept teasing a heel turn, saying that his heel hurt a lot. Oh, 8 out of 10 because Cody is clearly turning. And Crockett. Love to see the Chief Croc. Heather said, I didn't look for spoilers either. People say Triple H buries talent. I already knew Cody was winning. I knew that was going to happen. What does it say of WWE not getting a 5-star rating by Meltzer this year? Nothing. I wouldn't really pay that much attention. You were saying you can't do the Wrestle Kingdom due to copyright. Does that mean you can't do a review like you used to? I suppose I could do a review. Should be able to do a review. Just you just run the risk of getting hit with a copyright strike. And honestly, it's not worth it. We don't watch that much New Japan. So for the rare time that we would watch it in January, all the time I'd be streaming it, I'd be like nervous of getting hit. So after the show, Hook came out and slapped Cody. Did he? God, I hope that was true. We got a time machine for Christmas. It's 1986 again. Grab your Duran Duran cassette tapes at your local record store. Right, let's go into the chat. Let's get a poll set up, shall we? Let's see what people thought of tonight's show. Wrestle with Andy said, Merry Christmas. Did you have your beans on toast? Wrestle with Andy. Merry Christmas to you, bud. Did I have beans on toast? Do you know I didn't? I actually slept through that. Like, beans was going to be what I would have had around lunchtime, like 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock. I didn't get up till 7-ish. So I kind of missed that meal. So we just ended up having like a buffet thing, which was a bit rubbish, actually. But hey-ho. Right. What did you think of AEW Rampage? Cody Rhodes won the belt. Sammy Guevara's gonna cry. Now his Christmas has been ruined. Nice. Love it. I want to see people booing Cody. I don't know why I'm so desperate for Cody to turn heel. I really want it. I think he's really... I didn't mind him, but then everyone was like hating on him. And now I've started hating on him. I am so easily influenced. It's unbelievable. Right, we've got the little poll up. Get your thoughts in. Fire your thoughts in. Austin said full-time score 7. Hayden with a 6. Zoom Station with a 6. We've got a 775. We've got a 7. That new remix is fire. It is fire. Dylan said 7. Shaquem with a 5. Edward said, question, do you recognize me? I do recognise you, Edward. Shout out to you. Trey said 6.5. Don't be sad because Sammy lost the title. Be happy that Miro is coming for Cody now. 8 out of 10 is the highest score I have ever given in this chat. I am all for Cody being a jerk. Amazing. Days, my social anxiety kicked in, so I probably didn't unintentionally blank you. That's fine, but I know what it's like. I'm always a bit like that when I'm meeting new people. I don't mind, like, people. If I was at one of those things and, like, people that watch the channel came over, that'd be great. I ain't got no problem with that whatsoever. Just having a little chat with people. That's not a problem. But, yeah, sometimes if it's, like, friends of the family and things like that, I don't know, that can be a bit, like, awkward sometimes. If I don't know them, like family coming around on Tuesday, that's no problem. But if they was bringing, like, a load of people I didn't know with them, then I'd be a bit, then I can actually get a bit, I can get that way as well. Probably doesn't help that I just live in a basement, in all fairness. That probably doesn't help things. But, yeah, I can totally relate to that. Rise said 6.5. 6.2 from Orago. Shout out to you. 6.1 from Bonkers. Oh, look at this. Already had 110 votes in. That is true. Tony came out, sent Hook out. He faced off with Cody and slapped him in the face. Lauren said, glad you didn't get spoiled. And that was a genuine reaction. I got spoiled with Cody winning on Insta. I must admit, I would normally have been spoiled, actually. But I have really, I mean, I apologise now. If you've sent me, like, Merry Christmas messages and I haven't responded on Twitter, I do apologise. I just haven't been on Twitter. I mean, I've probably been on Twitter for all of about 15 minutes over the past couple of days, and that's it. So I just haven't been on there. I just haven't. My thinking has been really, like, obviously I'm drowning with getting stuff ready here for Tuesday, and getting stuff like that sorted. But yeah, I just haven't been able to go onto Twitter. So yeah, I thought I could just wish everyone a Merry Christmas on here instead. Vape Ross Vape said, thanks to the fans for not spoiling it, and boo Cody. Jim said 7 out of 10. I wonder what does Brandy Berry... That would be amazing. Brandy Berry's Brit for the AEW Women's Championship. Oh my God, that'd be amazing. That'd be amazing. I'd love that. And then maybe she could have Cody's weight belt. So she could hold that up. She could hold up the Women's Championship. She could be Brandy 2 belts. Brandy 2 belts, I'm telling you. Johnny said, why does Rampage suck all the time? I actually thought tonight was really good. I liked tonight's show. I mean, I didn't think it was, like, incredible. I wasn't really feeling that first match, really, with Jungle Boy and Isiah Kassidy. But I really liked Hook. I mean, Hook again, brilliant. Main event, I thought was good. And what a surprise with Cody winning. I thought Leyla, Hirsch, Kris, Statlander was pretty good. So, really, other than that first match, I thought this was decent. I want Cody to turn heel and beat everyone, including Hook. How dare you? How dare you? Fun fact, the Spanish transmission on Space YouTube channel is usually ahead for about 15 minutes. That is a fun fact. My mistake was going on Twitter, but that's not how I got spoiled. I opened YouTube, and the first video was a Cody speech after Rampage after he won. Are my comments not coming through? Yeah, they're coming through. I can see them. Rampage can't suck when you've got Hook on it. Edward said, did you get anything at all for Christmas? I got one thing. This, which I don't know what it is. I haven't opened it. So I said I would open it now, but I said I'd open it on Tuesday. So I don't know. It feels quite soft. So that. And that's it. Take care, everyone. I hope you enjoy the rest of your weekend. Lone Star Friend, shout out to you. Happy Christmas. Rampage was good tonight, but it does normally suck. Got Watch Dogs Legion today. Hated the first 10 minutes of the first one, and I have played every one since, but still happy I received it. Dude, I've not opened that game yet, but it looks amazing. And I actually watched, there's a video on YouTube of a London cab taxi driver playing the game, and he was blown away with how realistic it was, because it's set in London and you can go all round London. He was saying, like, it's kind of a scaled down version of London. You've got all the best bits, but there's lots of, like, roads that should be there that don't really go anywhere. They're just, like, houses down there or whatever that have been cut out. And he was saying they've done a really, really good job of making this feel like London, but just the important bits. And it's like, that's amazing, man. You can, like, drive around London. That's amazing. So, I don't know when I'll play it. One day I'll play it. Maybe Christmas next year or something. I'll get around to giving it a go. But do you open anything? No, I haven't opened anything. And in fairness, I haven't wanted anything. So, Airflow Games, shout out to you. Days, would you be mad if Cody beats Hook? Yes. That wouldn't even be funny. I'd be really upset if that happened. Because they've got such a great talent there. I do not need to see Cody beating Hook. I mean, that would get serious heat, wouldn't it? Serious heat. If he wants serious heel heat, beat Hook. Michael said, guess what I got for the PS4 for Christmas? Watch Dogs? Maybe? I don't know what new games are out, actually, for the PS4 this Christmas. I don't know what everyone's asking for. So I'm not sure. Root is out for 50. Oh, brilliant. 82 for 4. Great. Yeah, perfect. It's exactly what we wanted, wasn't it? Brilliant. Thanks. Thanks, James. Thanks. I agree. That would be awful. It would be awful. It'd be funny if Cody beat Hook. What's going on with Austin? I feel like Austin has changed in the past few weeks. He used to be such a lovely guy. And now he's like, I'd love to see Cody beat Hook. It's like, come on, Austin. It's Christmas. Come on. Maybe, I don't know if you got Cole. What, today? Adam Cole. But, come on, we don't need to be seeing that. What did you get, Austin, by the way? What did you get? I'd like to know what Austin got for Christmas. Help, Days, see my comments. I can see your comment. Days, I got 2 $25 gift cards for Timmy's and Walmart. Chocolate, and then I have gift cards from William Hensey coming on Tuesday. Wow, very nice. Couple of gift cards. Some chocolates. You did well, my friend. Who will be the 155 champ at the end of 2022? I think Islam Makhachev will be the champion at the end of 2022. Islam Makhachev. Chadwick said, it's not my fault. We just suck in Australia. We always get destroyed. I know, it sucks. Flipping sucks. If I got Adam Cole, I would tease John with it. Adam Cole, baby! Are you streaming any games tomorrow? You know it, baby girl. In fact, can I tell you, look at this. Do you want to know the graphics I've made today? Look at all these games. Look, I've jotted all these games down. And all these graphics have been made today. See, this is what people don't take into account. All of these games need thumbnails. And I've had to make them all today. It took hours. So, tomorrow, Tottenham Palace, which I don't think I'll bother setting up because I'm hearing it's going to get cancelled. Villa, Chelsea, Brighton, Brentford. So there we go. Monday, Newcastle, Man United. Wednesday, Brentford, Man City. Thursday, Man United, Burnley. Saturday, Arsenal, Man City. Saturday, Palace, West Ham. Blah, 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 blah. So there we go. Yes, games tomorrow. Days, guess what I got for Christmas? I got the PS4. Very good. Getting a PS4, I think, is really good because obviously the PS5's out now, but the PS4, you can get the games a lot cheaper now. So, do you know what I mean? You can get a hell of a collection now. Oh, and you know, Steam has got a killer sale. If you've got Steam, a PC thing, Steam has got a killer sale. I bought a couple of games on Steam. You can get like Sim City 4 for like £3. You can get Lego Star Wars, the complete saga for like £3. You could get Fallout 3 for like £2 something. Counter-Strike, the old Star Wars Battlefront. I think that you can get that for about £3. Loads of £3 games. There's a great sale on Steam right now. If you are into PC gaming, don't miss out on that sale. Apparently ends January 5th. What is your score? See you tomorrow. Don't forget. I'll be super sad if you forget. I won't forget. I'm thinking I'm going to skip the Tottenham Palace game. I don't want to, but if we're saying that it's looking like it's going to get cancelled, I don't want to be getting up and then it turns out the whole thing's been cancelled, and do you know what I mean? So I'm thinking of skipping that. But Villa, Chelsea, Brighton, Brentford, we'll do those two. So, yeah, I won't forget. In fact, I never forget. It's more that I oversleep. So I'll try not to do that as well. Days, I got UFC 4 for 22 quid on offer from 56. That's very good. I would be tempted to get that, but I'm currently buying a load of flipping £3 Steam games, so I don't want to be spending my... You know what I mean? That's a lot of £3 games. That is a lot of £3 games. If I could be bothered to do the maths, then I'd do the maths. But, you know, we're talking a considerable amount of games there. No gift cards, Days. Presents from William, and I've got no idea what they are. Ooh, that could be anything. It could be edible underwear. Are you back on this channel tomorrow? I don't think there's anything on this channel, no. We're back on this channel on Monday. But... yeah, weird. God, this is weird, isn't it? Normally, Saturday night, we're doing UFC. This is like our UFC stream. Guys, this is our UFC stream. But it's a flipping, I don't even know. Hour-long episode of Rampage instead. Bizarre. I'm going to give this show a 7.5. It might be a bit... I don't know if I'm just feeling the joy of Christmas, but we did get a new champion. And it was Cody, and it's a bit of an OMG moment. I just think that the first match didn't really grab me. Hook, brilliant, love it. Main event, yeah, solid. Kris Statlander. I kind of feel like if the Statlander Leyla Hirsch match was maybe meant something, maybe if the first match got replaced, then we're really in a great place. But, man, I was not expecting Cody to win that. The fact it didn't get spoiled, I think, makes a difference as well. So, 7.5 from me. When will your UFC prediction video be out? When will the UFC prediction video be out? UFC prediction video? We don't do UFC prediction videos. What do you mean, fam? Hey, what do you mean? Do you mean day one? Day one prediction video. That should be tomorrow, shouldn't it, really? Because that's next week. We always do it like the Sunday before. Do you mean day one? It's a really good point, that is. I don't know. How many matches are announced for day one? Let's have a look. Day one. Wiki. WWE. Let's have a look. I don't even know how many matches are announced. So far, there's 6 matches announced. That's probably about right, actually. They'll probably add one more that'll go on the pre-show, but they tend to do about 7 matches. So far, we've got Big E versus Seth versus Kevin Owens versus Bobby Lashley, Roman versus Brock, Usos versus New Day, Edge versus Miz, Becky Lynch versus Liv Morgan, and Drew McIntyre against Madcap Moss. Wasn't RK Bro going to be taking on the winner of that RK Bro-nament? So maybe that'll get added. So, yeah, we can maybe do something with that. Maybe there will be something on the channel. It probably won't be a stream, though. The reason why I say that is because I've got to clean. There's stuff that I've got to be doing for Tuesday. My parents have gone to bed like early tonight, so they can get up early and just start cleaning the house. So, yeah, I won't be able to get like, I can do the football games because I got to do them, but perhaps I'll just do a quick little day one stream or something, or video. It never stops, does it, eh? Never stops. You should try to do a yearly bingo just to see if you can predict stuff a year ahead. We should do the Flair Sting 1988 Iron Man watch along, said Master Chief. Cody should get a new shirt with a picture of him burying someone, said Moldy. Daisy meant UFC prediction video game. Oh, prediction video game. Okay. Yeah, it's on my to-do list. I mean, thankfully there isn't any more coming up, so yeah, it's on my to-do list. I'm currently drowning in a lot of things. Maybe I'll do it tonight. Who knows? Perhaps I'll do it tonight. Perhaps I'll record a day one video tonight. Perhaps I'll do everything tonight. You're happy now? I'll tidy the house tonight. I'll get the prediction video done tonight. I'll get flipping members feedback thing done tonight. I'll do it all tonight. Yeah. Fine. Yeah, no problem. I got my tickets for Battle of the Belts, but the show is only 1 effing hour, said Katashi. Is that true? Battle of the Belts? I thought it was Dynamite. Isn't it a Dynamite? I see why people are angry with Cody winning, but this will further his heat with the crowds. I think people being angry is what they want. I think that's exactly what they want. Cody is AEW's John Cena. Can we get to 250 votes? Maybe as soon as we get to 250, then we'll do one. 13 more votes. 13 more votes, and then we'll wrap this little baby up. Riddler's got COVID, so Prob's not at day one. I didn't hear that. Probably not then. Daniel said, I see why people are angry with Cody winning, but this will further his heat with the crowd, which they've clearly seen, and whoever beats Cody will get a great reaction. Could it be Black or Miro? Bless you. Thank you, my friends. God, I hope I'm not getting anything. Imagine that. Imagine if I get something now. That would throw Tuesday out. That would throw me out. Be a nightmare. We're at 239, guys. 11 more votes to go. 11 more votes to go. And then 9 more votes to go. Oh, look at it. Hit the iron. Oh, depending if it's plugged in, it'll burn me. That's the only problem. Just want to hop back in and say I'll probably not be at Raw. I'm going to be at Battle of the Belts. Bye, everyone. I thought Battle of the Belts was a live Dynamite or something. I don't know. If suddenly people start to love Cody, most of this storyline will get rewritten since it's all being written on being hated. I don't think people are going to start liking Cody. I don't think what they've seen tonight is going to make people go, oh, I really like this guy. Can't see it. Can't see it happening. Anthony, shout out to you, my friend. Appreciate the kind words. Shout out to you, dude. Michael, see you next time, buddy. Rye, shout out to you as well. Rashawn said, Days, I'm upset Cody won. At first, I didn't understand why people booed him, but he deserves it now. He doesn't put talent over. Yes. Can I share my cold flu? Yes. But with James Chadwick, not with me. Thank you. Thank you. Right, we are 4 votes away. We're getting closer. We're tiptoeing our way to 250. 4 more votes. And then we'll wrap this baby up because it's Christmas. And we will all carry on with our lives. Michael said, read my comment. All right, Days, I'm out. See you next time. Merry Christmas, Days. Be safe and be well. Michael, shout out to you, buddy. I hope you have a great Christmas. Boomers TV, shout out to you. Merry Christmas from MT Pounds. Says M Pounder 82. Merry Christmas, my friend. Still need these 4 votes, but 2 votes now. 2 votes. What is the funniest failed heel turn that you remember? Oh, that's a good question. Failed heel turn. So where someone turns heel and people just aren't booing them. Failed heel turn. I can't think of one, you know. Can't think of one where, because normally if someone turns heel, they just start laying into the crowd and laying into the town they're in, and that's a surefire way of getting people to boo you. I mean, the thing is that sometimes when people turn heel, they can come across as quite cool. So, like, Owens was always respected and has always been cool, even when he's been a heel. People have loved, like, Owens. But I wouldn't say it was a failed heel turn. I don't know. Can anyone think of an example of a failed heel turn? I might even Google it. Failed heel turn. It's a really good question. Let's have a look. 10 failed heel turns that should have worked. Braun Strowman. Braun Strowman? Did he fail as a heel? Well, I think they're saying that the heel run was rubbish, not that they didn't turn. Shawn Michaels, Ryback. Ryback? What are you on about? I think they're saying that their runs were rubbish, not the turn was rubbish. Eddie Guerrero. Booing Eddie didn't feel right. Eugene, Big Cass. Can't even remember Big Cass's heel turn. Dean Ambrose. Yeah, I mean, Dean Ambrose's run was rubbish as a heel. But Matt Hardy. Becky Lynch, her current one. Stone Cold. I mean, Stone Cold was... it was a failed run as a heel, but fans just didn't want to boo him. Austin himself has said if he got to do it all over again, he would have stunned Vince and stayed face. Yeah, that I suppose that's a failed heel turn, isn't it? The Austin one. I suppose that's a failed heel turn. A Moss, says Zoom Station. Oh, look, we're at 263 now. I'd forgot about Big Cass. Yes, so had I. Just in general, I'd forgotten about Big Cass. Let's have a look at people's scores then. I've already fired mine in. Let's end the poll. End the poll. Let's have a look and let's end the poll. See what everyone chose. Let's end the poll. Look at this. I'm right where the community is. I said 7.5. Community was 7 to 7.75. 37%. 32% 8 to 10. 16% 6 to 6.75. 13% 5.75 or below. So the lowest rated one was the lowest one where 13% of people were 5.75 or below. So 7 to 7.75 won. 8 to 10 was after that. That accounted for 69% of people. 69% of people thought this show was 7 or above. So Rashawn said, I'm gutted you won't stream on NXT, but enjoy the family time. I know. I wish I could. Genuinely, I wish I could. I wish it was on a Thursday. We don't tend to have anything on a Thursday. But it's always... I think the reason why it's the 28th is because that's actually my grandma's birthday. She's no longer with us, but we always used to meet up on the 28th. And we've just continued that after she's passed away. So I think that's the reason why. So you can't really move the day, if you know what I mean. It's not like the day's kind of, sentimental, means something to the family. So it is what it is. It is what it is. Legend Killer, shout out to you. Jim said the Road Warriors, when they turned on Sting and Dusty, they were face something like 6 months later. Interesting. Right, guys, we are done. Brilliant. I was looking forward to this stream, to be honest. It's always great to catch up with you lot on this special day. And I know you've all, you're spending time with your families and everything. So you never quite know how many people will join you. But I know there's people out there that have spent the day on their own and whatever. So it's always nice to do these streams and shout out people, see what people have got for Christmas, see if people have had a good Christmas. And certainly seems like you lot have, which is brilliant. So we are back tomorrow with the football. I'll try and get a day one prediction video up as well tomorrow. And then we're back with the stream on Monday as we enjoy Monday Night Raw. And then Tuesday I'm out of the picture, but then I'm back on Wednesday with AEW Dynamite and some more Premier League football, because there is some games on. In fact, there's Man United Newcastle Monday, and I think there's Premier League games on Wednesday as well. So there's plenty on the way. Let's put it that way. Awesome, guys. Thanks a lot for watching. Enjoy the rest of your day, the rest of your days, or however long you've got off work and however long the kids are off from school and whatever. So enjoy the rest of that. Really appreciate the support, and I'll see you again next time. Bye for now.